In a bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and the hum of endless traffic, Jan was just another face in a sea of office workers. He was diligent, conscientious, and always ready to lend a hand. But beneath his well-pressed shirts and computer screen glow, Jan felt the relentless grip of stress tightening around his life. His days began in a frenetic swirl of emails and calls, a barrage of notifications pulling him in every direction. As the deadlines loomed ominously overhead, Jan found himself engrossed in a rhythm that never seemed to slow down. Sitting at his cluttered desk one morning, Jan whispered to himself, "I can't keep up. I'm exhausted." He looked around his office, the papers scattered across his desk, the blinking lights of his computer, the annoying ring of his desk phone. It was a depiction of chaos, much like the tumult inside his mind. His heart raced, and he could sense his stress reaching unprecedented heights. But Jan wasn't ready to surrender to this cycle of overwhelming pressure. He realized he needed a change, a way to reclaim his vitality and peace of mind. Watching a video on stress management, Jan saw a light at the end of the tunnel. Simple yet powerful transformations that promised a new beginning. The journey began with small steps. Deep breathing was the first. He paused, closed his eyes, and took a deep breath. An inhale, a moment of holding, followed by a long exhale. He repeated the process, allowing his shoulders to drop and tension to evaporate. Wow, that actually helps, he thought. Next came stretching. Jan rose from his chair, lifting his arms and rotating his neck gently. He felt the wave of relief as blood reached his muscles, and his thoughts began to clear. Why didn't I do this before? He mused, realizing the power in consciously releasing tension. In another transformative move, Jan decided to rearrange his workspace. He took time to tidy his desk, eliminating clutter and placing a small green plant amidst the papers. Soft light replaced the glaring fluorescent bulbs, and a calm melody softly began to play. A tranquil vibe settled over his space. Yet the most pivotal change came with the realization of the importance of breaks. Periodically stepping away from his desk, Jan allowed himself moments of respite. By the window, with the warm touch of the sun on his face, he breathed deeply and sipped his coffee, escaping the grind, if only for a short while. Research confirmed what Jan experienced. Short breaks were vital, enhancing focus and productivity over the long haul. Just a week into these changes, Jan noticed a transformation. He began each day centered and focused, tackling tasks with renewed clarity. The sense of accomplishment replaced the feeling of being overwhelmed. The fatigue that had shadowed him vanished, and as he left work each day, he carried an energy that refused to dwindle. And Jan's story isn't just his alone. In a world where stress threatens to define our lives, we can take control.